it sure is noticeable, but for the most part, since Oglethorpe is really small, it's evident that a lot of black people, we tend to know each other and hang out a lot, which is great. But also, I guess it does have its downsides. At this school, there are a lot of things, I guess, that are, kind of catered more towards people who are white. I guess I'll go ahead and say it. But I think that a lot of people here do try to make a conscious effort in, appealing to black people, or, trying to have things that, that we actually like, or that other ethnic groups like. So, it's nice, and I enjoy it here.
I think really the main difference I see is that we are exposed to a lot more, not so much because it's a predominantly white campus, but because it's a liberal arts school. And one other different thing is the culture, and mainly how our sororities and fraternities represent themselves. Like on our campus, they don't really know what Divine Nine is, like you would see at HBCUs or other campuses. And when our newer two sororities present themselves as stepping or strolling, most people look at them like, what is that? So it's really, I think, a cultural thing, but being on the campus is not really that much different than being on any other campus.
Well, at Oglethorpe, you don't really notice your races or the other races. Everyone here is basically categorized by how weird they are.
On a predominantly white campus, I think being of African American descent or whatever, skin tone, I see a lot of different faces, I think, as opposed to when I was in high school and elementary school, and it's like more people of my type of background. So it's just a little change in scenery, I think, most of the time. I learned new things about different people, different cultures, a little bit differently than I would in my hometown, and I just think it's a little just difference. That's all. Nothing like bad or wrong. I haven't come across any like bad experiences because I'm like the minority on the campus, but it's just you learn something new all the time.
Honestly, I did not know what it meant to be the only minority or at a predominantly white school until I got to Oglethorpe, since I went to a majority of black schools all my life. So when I got here, I would say it was very warming in the sense that everybody was friendly, but at the same time, just the way people interacted and the way they had certain standards.
I forget that I'm a minority on campus. And I think it just comes down to being able to keep an open mind and just making the best out of the situation.